Hello everyone. This will be our third video on how to integrate for sales directors multi-agent systems with AI to make their job easier.
Hi. In the previous video, we talked about the agent that analyzes the history of quotes and contracts. I found it a very powerful tool to improve commercial decisions. Now, you mentioned that there was an agent dedicated to the financial part, and I am particularly interested in it, because one thing is to sell and another is to generate margin. How does that agent work?
I love that you put it that way, because that's exactly the key difference. It's not just about selling more, it's about selling better. The financial intelligence agent does just that, connecting your business results with the financial health of the company. It's not just about increasing revenue, it's about optimizing profitability, reducing financial risk, and improving economic sustainability.
And how exactly does it do that?
This agent is mainly fed by two fundamental sources: historical data on sales, contracts, and budgets. Audit reports, balance sheets, and quarterly or annual company results. With this structured information, the agent can identify patterns and correlations between business decisions and their financial consequences. He can point out how certain sales strategies have impacted gross margins, cash flow, profitability by customer, profitability by type of service, or even by region.
Are you telling me that it can tell us, for example, which type of contract or customer is more profitable, not only in turnover, but in real financial terms?
Exactly. And not only that, it can also show you how profitability evolves over time. For example, you might detect that a contract with a small customer that seemed profitable in the first few months actually consumes a lot of internal resources, generates hidden costs for support or travel, and in the end, leaves a very low or even negative net margin. Or that contract renewals with frozen prices, after a certain period of time, start to seriously harm key indicators such as EBITDA or operating cash flow.
That, honestly, we are not so clear now. We see the commercial part and then the financial part, but we have never been able to connect them so directly. We have a lot of data, but it's scattered and not always well interpreted.
And that is normal. It is very difficult to do it manually and without errors. But with this agent, that connection between areas is automatic, continuous, and objective. For example, you can generate alerts such as, "This type of contract reduces EBITDA by 12% versus the portfolio average." Or, "Contracts signed in the last 6 months with Clause X have a negative impact on cash flow of up to 30 additional collection days." It may even suggest price adjustments or redesign of contract models.
Impressive. And how do you get the financial information? Do we need to enter all the numbers by hand? Because that would be unfeasible for us.
Not at all. Ideally, you should have access to your financial statements in some structured format. It can be a CSV exported from the ERP, recent audit reports, or, if possible, direct access to the accounting or financial system. We automatically extract the relevant data: revenues, direct and indirect costs, gross and net margins, budget variances, collection and payment periods, depreciation, etc.
And can that be cross-referenced with sales made by each type of service, project, or even by individual customer?
Of course. And that's what makes it so powerful. For example, it can show you that EPC plus O and M-type contracts generate more cumulative gross profit in 24 months than maintenance-only contracts, or that contracts signed in southern Spain have better collection times and fewer defaults than those signed in other regions. It can also help you understand the financial cost of signing with certain customer profiles or under certain conditions.
So this agent not only helps the financial area, but also the commercial department?
Exactly. It is a kind of intelligent bridge between finance and sales. Thanks to it, the commercial area can make strategic decisions that are truly aligned with the company's economic objectives. It's no longer just about achieving sales quotas, but about generating revenues that really add up to the overall result.
I like this a lot. Because sometimes we close very large projects, but we don't know if they are really being as profitable as we think they are. Some have indirect costs or delays that we don't measure well.
And that is where this agent makes the difference. Moreover, It not only measures what has already happened, it can also project future scenarios. For example, if you sign 10 contracts similar to this one, your monthly cash flow will decrease by 18% over the next quarter. Or, if you continue with this mix of services, you will achieve a lower ROI than expected in the next 6 months. That allows you to anticipate, rethink strategies, and make better decisions.
So I can know if a business strategy, even before executing it, is going to make financial sense, even foresee the impacts.
Exactly. And if you are using the hybrid model, the agent does not decide alone. It presents you with different scenarios, with their projections and consequences, and you or your team can choose the best alternative with criteria and numerical support.
Very interesting. And this, can we link it to the reports of the other agents that we already analyzed?
Yes, all agents are interconnected. For example, the historical analysis agent detects which budgets and business approaches work best, while the financial agent tells you which of those proposals are really profitable. Then, the strategic coordinator, which we will see later, puts all that information together in visual and useful dashboards so that you have a 360 degrees view of the business.
Okay, I'm liking this more and more. I'm looking forward to seeing how these agents work together and how we can leverage that on a day-to-day basis.
Perfect. So in the next video, I'm going to introduce you to an agent that is key to daily productivity and continuous improvement, the meeting recording and analysis agent. Let's see how it can help you better capture customer needs, record engagements, and not miss any strategic opportunities.
Perfect. If I want to contact someone to clarify a more specific question, who can I contact?
You can contact our expert Antonio Fresco Navacharada via LinkedIn. He will guide you through the process and will be able to clarify any other doubts you may have. Thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to subscribe to be more informed about how artificial intelligence can help improve sales managers' functions.